It's Aaron Moses, and of course, I woke up today and I hit the not gonna lie, and then it took me to an article where I don't know who this person is. Cynthia Nixon was saying that black people should be allowed, black people in black communities, excuse me, should be allowed to sell cannabis as a form of reparations. Why? You know what? This is why I don't like to align myself with pro black people because I think that's a fucking fantastic idea. Why? Because niggas have already been trying to get a form of reparations from selling drugs, bro. We've been trying to use our image and our stories and our ancestors as an excuse for selling drugs and we've been taking advantage of the fact that we're feared. People are intimidated by us. So the easiest thing to do when people are scared of you is to fucking do some crimes, right? So we take slavery, we take something like the N word, we take something like nigger, and we turn it into a term of endearment. We take something like drug sales, robberies, and we use that to get our peace. Now, a white woman is actually saying that because cannabis is being legalized all over America, we should be given an opportunity first to sell weed because our community has been affected the most by drug sales, by crime, and by actions taken by the U.S. government to oppress us, putting guns in the hood, putting drugs in the hood, putting all kind of STDs in the hood, putting certain types of music in the hood because they know we're oppressed and will be receptive to certain things. And of course, it says black leaders. Cynthia Nixon took heat Monday from black leaders over her comments that creating a legalized pot industry in New York could serve as a form of reparations in black communities. Bro, if that's gonna fucking help, if they claim we're so broke and we're billions and trillions of dollars in debt to China and other countries, and they don't have money to give us reparations, they have money to give Jewish people reparations that have nothing to do with this goddamn country. They have all kind of money for Irish people and everybody but niggas, bro. If you look up the list of people that get reparations that are available to go to the U.S. government with a DNA test, a birth certificate of them and their parents, and actually receive reparations, that list has a variety of people, a very wide variety of people. And guess who is not on that fucking list? Right, exactly. You could go right now. If you find out that your people were in, I mean, the whole world, lots of countries will give you reparations. Germany, if you find out certain things about your bloodline and your ancestors and even your great great grandmother, you can get reparations from America right now. Check the list. But I think it's a good idea. I think niggas need to stop being so sensitive. If we were affected by the sales of marijuana, if we were institutionalized, I mean, even the fact that we have that stigma, we should be able to fucking sell everything then. I mean, of course, it starts with the weed. That's already about to be legal in all 50 states except for probably like Oklahoma and Texas. But I think it's a good idea. They're already talking about legalizing forms of cocaine, legalizing forms of. It's already forms of heroin that's legal. It's already shit that's stronger than heroin that's engineered in labs that people give away free right now. Methadone clinics and shit like that. Reverse engineered fucking opiates. We should be able to sell all of that shit. But of course, we gotta start small, bro. I mean, what's gonna happen? You give people of color, this is what they're saying. You give black people, this should be all people. It should be all people under a specific income. But let's start with the black people, whatever. You give black people the right to sell weed, you get your black green card, and then get a pop, and then what happens? Then niggas start to get too much money, start doing dumb shit with it, and then they're gonna be in the same spot if they're not smart. If they are smart, it'll definitely help. Then it's gonna separate the entrepreneurs, the fucking this from that is gonna. I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly where that would go as far as would it create a war? Would it make things worse because now people have money to put guns and other drugs and other things in neighborhoods? I have faith that black people probably wouldn't do that. Maybe we saw what happened last time niggas had money in like the 80s and the 90s. What happened? Gangs, pretty much 80s and 90s the were like the what's the name of that shit? The 80s and 90s for black people was like when they made that's what it was. Prohibition. I think it would have similar effects. I think giving people that don't have shit too fast overnight, I think that's a bad thing. I think that could be seen as a war tactic. But of course, I don't want to see the darkness in everything. I want to look at this positively. If this white woman thinks that we deserve reparations and it should be in the form of giving us the ability to sell drugs and giving us a big part of the marijuana industry, the cannabis industry, I think it's a good idea, man. I think that niggas need to shut the fuck up. And now this fucking article saying that, oh, if you think you could pay us back by letting us sell weed and giving us shares and stocks and weed and making it legal for just us to sell weed, you're saying that we are drug dealers and gangsters and thugs. Bro, who gives a fuck? Everybody already thinks that, genius. Let us fuck it. Let not us, cause I don't live in the hood and shit. But let them think that about them, bro. They already think that, bro. They already think we're murderers. They already say that 5% of the New York population is fucking black people, but black people create 50% of the rapes in New York. They already think we're rapists. They already think we're fucking crackheads and pill poppers and baby mamas and slave. They already think that, bro. You can't go lower than black people, bro. At this point, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody always says, "Oh, Mexicans are the new niggas. This type of white person's the new nigga. A white man that dates a black girl with mixed kids is a new nigga. The fucking the white girl that dates a black man with three baby mamas already, that's the new nigga. We have it worse than black people because we're Latin. You never will have it worse than black people. I don't care if you're Mexican. I don't care what you are. You know why? Because we were the people who built this motherfucking country by ourselves. And now we're treated like we're not even supposed to fucking be over here. Everybody already knows Mexico's right over here. White people bond with Mexicans because they both like to smoke nasty ass cigarettes and drink fucking beer, and they look the same. White people created Mexicans, so you'll never have it worse than black people. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you say. At least you have a fucking country to go back to. We don't. We don't have nowhere to fucking go. Where are we gonna go? Africa? I don't want to go to motherfucking Africa. I don't want to visit. Hey, Aaron Moses, where would you go if you could go anywhere in the world? First thing, maybe Costa Rica, fucking Japan, China, Canada, Acapulco. Well, you wouldn't go to Africa? No, not even Egypt. Egypt's not Africa, bro. Okay, so like, no, like, okay, outside of Egypt, you wouldn't go to Africa? Fuck, for no, bro. For what, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, man? But that's why niggas stop fucking shit up for niggas, bro. Do you live there? Okay. And of course, a lot of these people probably do. I know a lot of these rappers still stay in a place they can afford to not stay because they don't want to feel uncomfortable around a whole bunch of white people and shit like that. But bro, if you're not creating jobs for niggas, bro, don't fuck it up for black people. The U.S. government already said that reparations was the fact that it's so easy for us to get Prince. It's so easy for us to get on welfare. Welfare is a form of reparations. The projects was a form of reparations. Food stamps is a form of reparations. The fucking uh the thing about the jobs where you can get a job over a white person even though they're more educated than you is a form of reparations. I forgot what that's called. I just woke up. But nah, bro. Let them, bro. Let them. Yeah, welfare tore apart millions of fucking families. Food stamps makes niggas lazy. All kind of shit. But this, I think this is actually something that can benefit. They're not saying okay if they come up with some rule you can't have more than 2 ounces in your house if the dad lives with you. Oh well, I'd rather sell the weed than fuck it. Then the dad leaves, breaks in, takes the 2 ounces, and everybody's fucking broke. No, that's not what's gonna happen. I mean, that could happen, but niggas start selling weed, and like everybody around here sells weed. It's too much of a fucking. It's too much supply, not enough demand. So I'm about to start selling coke again. Fuck it. No, you know what black people do? We get just enough money, open a little, start flipping cars out the yard and shit, buy a little piece of a house, start buying 18 wheelers. I believe in my people, bro. We just need a real chance, a real one, not this fucking food stamp welfare dumbass weak ass shit, bro. First of all, you're a brown, bro. Whatever the case is, I think it's a good idea. I think niggas need to stop fucking blocking, bro. Stop baller blocking, bro. I see gold where it is. I see gold. I see gold in the dirt. Just let niggas do it, bro. Stop baller blocking, bro. For what? They're gonna see us as drug dealers and gangsters and jailbirds. Bruh, when did they not see us as that? They saw us as that. They already knew that's what they were gonna turn us into. Who gives a shit, bro? There's nothing you can do to us more. We've been through it all. The only thing that we have not been through, we've been through, we've been through everything that all the races have been through combined. We're already okay. So white people are scared of us, so we feel like we can't go outside. We're going through that right now. For the people who didn't know that black people got killed as much as they did, and nobody reported it. I'm fucking. If you're black, you know you're afraid of white people calling the police on you all the motherfucking time just for walking somewhere and they never saw you before, and you get killed over that. They already think we're rapists. They already think we're thugs. They already think that if a black person gets rich, he did some grimy shit. They already think if a black person messes with anybody but a white person, I mean, but a black person, that they're trustworthy and they hate black people because black people are fucking bad people. They already think that, oh, he doesn't fuck with black people. He doesn't have all black friends. He's hanging out with us, so we can make jokes about black people because he hates black people already. He likes to, learn how to say big words and read and shit. So black people must be whack to him. We already been through hella shit. We've already experienced pretty much every stigma that's negative. We already have to fear every fucking body because we're at the top of the list for who police react to the fastest and perceive it as the most violent. There's nowhere for us to go but up, bro. This is not the 20s where they kind of, you know what, we're just gonna give them a small, nah, bro. I think black leaders, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? I don't, nobody, what black leaders? Who? The guy who said he thinks we should kill white babies? That motherfucker? There's no black leaders, bro. What the fuck? It's not the fucking 60s. So if you know who a black leader is, comment their motherfucking name and tell them to shut the fuck up. Number one, I don't know who these motherfuckers are. I'm in the entertainment industry, bro. I don't know who the black leaders. What black leaders, bro? All the real black leaders are deceased right now. Martin Luther King told you that. He wrote that in his last statements. before he walked out the hotel and got assassinated. I was just about to say that, nigga. Nah, bro. Let niggas sell weed, bro. We been doing that. That was already something that we were taking advantage of. Our reparations was everybody being scared of us so we could do whatever the fuck we want on the street. That was our reparations. But now we got this internet shit. Everybody listens to Gucci and is going to jail, starting to talk like us and losing their fear for us. So that form of reparations is slowly slipping away. So you might as well let us sell a little bit of weed, and that's nothing, bro. Black leaders, get the fuck out of here, man. That's all I really wanted to say. I think that that's a good idea. Cynthia Nixon. I don't know who the fuck this bitch is, but she sounded high when she said that. And look at this motherfucking headline. Cynthia Nixon ignites outrage for saying marijuana could be form of reparations in black neighborhoods. I thought she was gonna say some dumbass racist shit. I thought she was gonna say some white girl shit. Oh my god, can I touch your hair? Oh my god. Some shit like that. You know what I like about black people? Your skin is just so beautiful, and you have such good manners and the swag and oh my god. She didn't say anything like that. She said niggas went to jail the most for selling weed, and that's why these communities are fucked up. So we should just let them sell weed. We should just let them sell weed because they've been affected by it the most, and they have the smallest amount of fucking hands in the marijuana industry. That makes total motherfucking sense. That makes sense. Just like if you go to jail, if you went to jail before weed was legal, they didn't release you. You still had to do that time because you broke the law before it was not the law anymore. You still had to be in there. I'm thinking, oh, okay, they made weed legal. They're gonna release everybody like slowly. They never did. They don't do that when they fucking legalize laws. They don't do that shit when they legalize shit. They let you sit in there because it was you broke a law at the time it was the law. Now, it was one point I think it was like 2011 when Obama released like 21% or like 11 something with an 11 with a one in it. I think it was like either 11 or 21% of marijuana non-violent marijuana felonies that was in prison. He released them like in one day. Yeah, something like that. If you could do like 1% a month, people that are not fucking habitual offenders. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're non-violent offenders, they should be released. You shouldn't even have to go to jail for non-violence unless you're a motherfucking thief or some shit. If you're a domestic thief, if you steal from your grandmother or your mom, yeah, you should be going to jail because that makes you a dangerous fucking person. You steal from your kids, your mom, anybody in your family, your girlfriend, yeah, you should go to jail. That's just respect. If you steal out a store, you shouldn't go to jail. Give this motherfucker a job. Okay, if this motherfucker has a job and he's still stealing, he has a sickness. But that's what's up though, man. Fuck that shit. Let the black people in black communities and inner urban communities, even these little suburbs, these little off the grid fucking towns that's not on the map, let them sell some motherfucking weed too, bro. Fuck that shit. Everybody does have a chance. Everybody has a chance. The internet is like a gun, bro. It's the great equalizer. As long I don't you don't need a bodyguard, you don't need pit bulls and all that shit as long as you got a gun. If you're a 5'2", you get the same power as somebody that's 6'5". You got a gun, you're good. You got the internet, education and the internet, bro. And you got the internet, you can learn anything in the motherfucking world. You don't even have to pay for it. You just gotta spend some time looking for that motherfucking shit. And you could just, buy the information. Get somebody from across the world to mentor you for whatever you want that they don't have. Whatever you have that they don't have, mentor you. Whatever the case is, man. That's it. That's all I wanted to say, man. It's Aaron motherfucking